Welcome back, friends. My name is Carlos. This is Steven.
What's up, guys?
Thanks for tuning into Brooklyn Fragrance Lovers. Today, we're going to do a review of a fragrance I'm sure you all know from the house of Byredo Bal. Keep it right there.
Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. Brooklyn Fragrance Lover.
Bal, one of the more popular fragrances from Byredo.
That's for sure.
Seems to be picking up steam lately. I've had this for about a year now. The house was founded in 2008.
10 years old now.
10 years old by Ben Gorham.
Okay.
They now have 50 fragrances in their library. Bal was released in 2009. I don't have a full bottle. I have a travel spray, which they do offer for pretty much the whole line, I believe.
And 3 travel sprays at that, so it might as well be a full bottle.
They're how many milliliters?
12 mLs each.
So when I first got this, I went live on Facebook and I said, what does the 13 mean? Duh, it's a B, Carlos.
That is too funny.
Here they are. 3 travel sprays.
That's awesome.
Which, as he said, pretty much equals a bottle, right?
Yeah. And this goes for $110. It is available at Barney'S. And if you want to buy the 6 travel spray set, it's $220.
I believe that's fairly new.
I believe so too.
Because I saw a pre-order on the Barney'S thing there.
Yeah.
So let's spray this baby on. If you like vetiver,
Thank you.
You will love this one. I will read the notes to you, but I think that this particular fragrance is a vetiver-centric fragrance for sure, in my opinion. I'm tasting it in my mouth. Nice downwind there, Carlos. The notes are bergamot, lemon, neroli, African marigold, buchu, which we looked up and is some kind of herbal.
Yeah, it has
smelling,
an herbal smell.
Violet, jasmine, cyclamen, black amber, musk, vetiver, and Moroccan cedarwood. I don't get a lot of nuances from this particular fragrance. It's just pretty much a bright vetiver.
That's right.
With a woody dry down.
Yeah.
Which is kind of ideal for the warmer weather.
Right, right. I think it's best suited for the summer weather, like Carlos said. This has to be one of their better releases, and I am a fan of the House of Byredo. Ironically enough, though, I don't own a single Byredo. As much as I've wanted to own either Pulp or Mojave Ghost or even this one, I always found myself gearing towards some of Jerome Epinet's other compositions, namely from the House of Atelier, so on and so forth. But this is a wonderful fragrance. I have a designer fragrance, let's call it that. It's by Ron Marone. It's called Black Porum, and it's supposed to be like
it sounds like a porn star name or something.
It does, doesn't it? A little cringy, but it actually kind of reminds me of this. So I've been wearing that in this fragrance's place. But I love a lot of what this house has to offer. Pulp, Accord Oud, this one. So what do you think of this in terms of the smell? Like you mentioned, there isn't much of a development, and I too find it to be quite linear.
It's linear for sure. I don't smell it on myself as well as I do other vetiver fragrances, but this does always get acknowledged when I walk by people.
Right. Smelling it again, and I've smelled this years ago, it definitely is strong with the note of vetiver, which is one of the cleaner varieties in this scent, which I really enjoy. But you also get the cyclamen and some of the florals that start to come through, and they really clean things up. But there's a creaminess underneath it all, kind of like Vetiver Fatale or Vetiver Tonka by the House of Hermes, to which this gets compared quite often.
This is my set, and although I do like it a lot, I won't say it's one of my favorite fragrances, but it does what it has to do at the times that you would want to wear something like this. And for that purpose alone, I would probably put it in my top summer niche list.
Yeah, and I think it deserves it. Yeah, that there's definitely a place for it in any summer niche list. I would also like to mention that the name does translate into African ball, kind of like a, you know, you go to a ball and you dance and you party and you celebrate. And it was inspired by Paris in the 1920s and African culture.
Thank you for that.
In the 1920s, for sure,
Awesome,
yeah.
awesome.
The roaring 20s.
I've been interviewed and they've asked me which period I would have loved to have grown up in, and I always mention that one.
Minus the prohibition.
Right. Well, guys, that's what we have for you today on Byredo Bal. Thanks so much for watching, and thanks so much for joining me on this.
Always my pleasure.
My collab buddy here. Hope you enjoyed. If you're new to this channel, please do consider subscribing. If you have been a subscriber, please click on that bell icon so you don't miss notifications on new reviews, new content, buddies, beautiful ladies, and all the fragrant fun always happening here at BFL. Don't forget, vote.fragrance.org. We'll see you at the next review. Hey, what's up, my friends? I'm Carlos.
What's up, guys? Steven here.
That's Steven. Today, we're going to do a review of... I had a shitty day today. Obviously, we're here in Jersey at Steven's house. Burberry.
Burberry.
Or that. So, a new recommendation for a summer fragrance if you're looking for something new, you might want to check out Byredo.
Baristas.
Well, that's all we have for you today on Byredo. If you're new to this channel, please.
I didn't say bye. When I thought about it, I'm like, damn, it's too late.
Sometimes I forget. Like last night, I forgot. I went.